Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here, and today we've begun exploring this population of Ostrolopes in an effort to figure out why different descendant species have differences in their shared structures when their common ancestors were the same. And we're going to be exploring this idea and this idea of how our Ostrolopes evolve and we have speciations over time by taking a population of Ostrolopes and putting them in different environments to see what happens. In your reading in previous tasks, you talked about and looked at how body structures of a population can either remain stable or change depending on the environment. We know the body structures of a population can change over many generations through natural selection. We learned that in previous lessons and units. Over a long period of time, and even more generations, this process of natural selection can affect different populations and species. We read about that and saw that with our tortoises, bears, and birds. So today, you're going to be using our old simulator, our natural selection simulator, to investigate this idea of how natural selection plays a role in evolution of a common ancestor into the descent species. To do this, you'll be using this simulation to study a population of ostrolopes and the plant species they eat, those thorn palms we've seen in the past. The model that we create in our sim can help us observe the passing of many generations and how they affect these species, unlike our tortoises, bears, and birds, which take many generations in real life and can take a long time. So, in the sim, you'll be investigating how the same ancestor population of ostrolopes can change if we split them into two different environments: environment A with tall thorn palms, and environment B with large thorn palms. So, you're going to be creating two sims today, one for environment A and one for environment B. Now, the ancestor population all had the same traits. So they all had these same traits that you see here, but we will be separating them into our sim to see how their descent species reacts to our different thorn palm height and thorn size. So before we start the sim, you made a prediction as to what you think would happen to these populations in these two different environments. So now that we've kind of looked at it and seen some models and images on how we're going to be doing this, ask yourself, do you need to update your prediction in the previous task? If so, pause the video, go ahead and change it. Otherwise, let's talk about how you're going to set up your simulator for environment A and environment B. So, to investigate the speciation of our ostrolopes, you'll need to run two simulations. You'll be using the menu from the left-hand side to launch this mode. It says from one species to two. You'll need this same mode when creating your two different environments. So you click on this and create your sim for environment A. You'll go back and click on it and create it for environment B. Once you're in your sim, whether it's for environment A with your tall thorn palms or environment B with your large thorns, okay, you'll need to change the traits of the thorn palm population for both environments. So you'll press on the thorn palm icon, which is the one that looks like the little tree. And from here, you'll be able to change the traits using the histogram. You'll need to change the height trait of the thorn palm for environment A and the thorn size trait for environment B. So let's look at how we're going to do that once we're in our sim. So in that same pop-up window that you just saw, after I click on the thorn palms, if I'm looking to create the sim for environment A, you'll need to move the toggle to 4 because they'll need an average height of 4, and we'll make the variation mild. As for environment B, after you run your sim for A, you'll go in and recreate a simulation for B, and you'll need the thorn palm size now, okay, to be at 4 and the variation be mild. So notice in here there's the height trait for environment A. So you'll click on that and move the toggles. And then there's the thorn size for environment environment B. So you'll have to click on thorn size to change the toggles. This image will be found in the next set of slides. So if you need to reference it, you can. Once you've done that for environment A and B, okay, you'll do A first, then B. You'll run your sim, you'll increase the speed to 4 times, and you'll obviously watch what happens to our ostrolopes. You can then go to the Analyze page by clicking the Analyze button so you can screenshot your data and use it to help analyze what happened to our population. And you can use the Analyze page for obviously both environment A and B. So in the next set of tasks, you'll have a place to screenshot your data, and you'll be asked the question basically, what happened? Obviously, you'll use your data to answer that question, and that's how you'll complete environment A, and then you'll do that same thing for environment B. Screenshot and answer the question about what happened with our large thorns versus the tall thorn palms. So ask yourself, looking at your survey, do you understand how to set up both the environments for A and B in the sim? And do you understand how to collect the population data for your next set of tasks? If the answer is yes to both, great. Good luck. If not, check in and we'll definitely go over that together. Good luck, guys.